Hello people, welcome back to another stream. Welcome Jimmy Boy and Photoslav being the first. Welcome everyone, and also welcome Akwi. Welcome. How are you guys? I really hope that you guys are doing amazing today. I know I am. Just got back from the gym and ate some food, which is what I'm trying to make my Monday schedule is work, straight to gym, dinner, streaming. Perfect. So if I can keep that up for every Monday, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be really awesome. I've been enjoying streaming with you guys lately. It's been a lot of fun and we have gotten a lot done, and if you follow me on YouTube, you have already seen that we completed the project that we did some streaming on last week. So this Monday, or today I guess, we will be back at Sangre-Cœur, which is where we are right now, and we will be building on it. Yes, Akwi, the Kingdom Come Deliverance music is awesome. Really, game audio or music from video games is usually amazing because it's made to just like bring you into a new world, and it's made to be there in the background so you can still focus, you can still function. It's not like songs, pop songs or rock, whatever, that like it's made to, that the song itself is made to take all your thought power. I don't know. It's not meant to. It's just meant to be there in the background to. Yeah, and soundtrack for music as well is similar. Like it's made specifically to be in the background and not disturb you when you're doing other things like watching a movie or playing a game. So I found that works very well for building. So yeah, today the plan is to work on the big orange squiggly lines that I've been trying to build outside here. This is going to be a sugar refinery, and it's a little bit on the edge of what would be realistic in a place like this. But they did have, in medieval times, way back, they knew how to make like raw sugar or sugar from different materials. It wasn't as refined as we have now, but it is, or they had some sort of sugar back in medieval times, and it was quite expensive from what I have researched. So I figured, what better thing to build here at the shore? It's close to where the harbor will be, which is in the back here with the blue area. And also it's by the river, so we can make some kind of irrigation system. I agree with you, Akwi. I can listen to rap and hip-hop as well. I love me some good rap. I'm not a big fan of modern rap because no bars, but like old Eminem is amazing. And there's still some good rappers out there throwing at bars, but most music can work, and also soundtracks is awesome. Everything is cool. I've taken some feedback from the previous video where we built this. Yeah, it's been a while, but hello there, Funky Talk. Welcome. We built these farms, and some of you love them. I love them as well. And some of you came up with some alternate ideas. So what I decided to do here, this is Conquest Reforged. Yeah, it's a mod pack over the Conquest Resource Pack. So I tried to do this kind of more developed irrigation system where we built this barrier from the river, and then I added date palms to it, like this. So it's part, like it's there to hold the river back, and then we can have like this carved canals or irrigation system here for this section here. And I'm kind of digging that as well. What do you guys think? Is this better than the old design? Over here? Because I wanted to try 2 different ones, and then we can like go for the one we like the most instead of start redoing the old ones if this new design isn't looking too good. Looks really nice. Well, thank you. Yeah, I like it as well. Sadly, from the map, the blocks I'm using for sugar, I tried using sugar cane, but that just broke, and it all lagged the server out really much. Bamboo could also work, I guess, but I can't place that on here, and yeah. So that's the idea here. And before we start building today, I'm just gonna give people some time to tune in. I want to just like make it look like they are harvesting. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna like remove a lot of these and add some like just cross. Kinda looks like they chopped off the bottom or the top bit, I mean. So I'm just gonna do that for a little bit of these. Fits of chivalry. I would keep both farm designs. It makes sense lore-wise that different people would have. Yeah, that's also a decent way of solving this. I'm not gonna change the farms over there straight away anyway. I'm gonna let it marinate for a little bit and see what I like. By the way, welcome there, Fits of Chivalry, first time chatter here. And I've been doing some research on how to do refineries and things like that. So hopefully we can make that work with the design we have. It's going to be built just back here, and I think it's going to look really cool. I'm trying to, as I said, sugar refineries. They knew how to do it, like a primitive version of it in medieval times, but I want to build it like on bigger scale. So I'll try to like medievalify the process they use, like not in modern day, but like later medieval periods, or yeah. Oh, you've been watching since Rovitz. Well, then you're a long time watcher here. Or do you mean the new Rovitz? When I built Rovitz or moved Rovitz to my new world. I assume you mean the old one, yeah. And it would make sense that maybe there's like some buckets here, maybe even some of these should look like, I don't know, maybe this, maybe this looks like, yeah, we can make that work. Like it looks like they put it in there. And then I'm gonna make one of these like partially collected, harvested. Like that. Just like a little bit for some variation here. So, how's everyone been since the last stream? It's been a little too long again. It's been almost 2 weeks, right? No, actually, I streamed last Sunday, I think. So, just above a week. 3 messages. Oh, if you change the dirt to something that looks like farm, you could. Yeah, I know. I could place bamboo on that. I could probably place it on this as well, but it doesn't look that good, right? I think this looks more like sugarcane. I think this one is too like, I don't know. This is a solo project, Funky Talk, more or less. I have had people on this project only. I had a good friend, the Kinder Knight, helping me, or not helping. We did a collab. We built this castle here together, just like a small project. And I want to do that more in the future as well. I hope to bring some other YouTubers onto the server and build together with them. Just because it's fun. Yeah, I think we can all benefit from some collabing building. So yeah, this is Keith Castle that we built. By the way, new video from Kinder Knight was pretty awesome. He built a really cool castle, so check that out if you're brand new. Alright, but the rest of the world, so Sangre is only me. Oh man, it's lagging a little bit here. And really, like Osterham, which is over here, it's me. Yeah, everything is me except that, really. By the way, have you guys seen the last video where we take a look at Nussyhold? It's probably YouTube, yeah. That's where I'm most active. So yeah, this is... You have to watch the news video if you haven't, like, where we built this castle here. I'm loving this castle so much. It's, did you watch the cinematic? Cool. Yeah. Pushed out 2 videos from this. Why am I lagging so much? It's really weird. Chateau de Nussy, yeah. So yeah, that was fun project. Let's go back. I'm not sure why I'm lagging over here. I did not lie. Well, yeah. I don't know if it's entities or whatever. I had a problem last night as well, lagging a little bit. That's really weird. Anyway, let's start a building, shall we? Wow, yeah. What's up with the lag? Could it be the shader pack? Let's try just... I had some... This shader pack here was really not friendly for me when I was working on the previous video. Let's just try this one. The contrast is a little higher here. It's still pretty laggy. What's up with that? I know that Zeus renewed. Works fine. Oh man, is it... I'm not sure why this happens. What is this? Enable distant generation now. Let's turn this down. This is the distant horizon mod. It doesn't look like a server issue, it looks like a client issue, because my client is lagging. The world is loading just fine. It could be that I was tickling a little bit with the settings for distant horizons. Maybe I messed something up, I don't know. It looks better now that I turned it down. Yeah, okay. It could be that. It's probably just my fault. Alright, let's start building, guys. This here will be the refinery. This big building here will have, in the middle section, or this bigger section here, I've tried to do some research and figuring out how we could do that in a way. So the middle, or the biggest section here, will be the hall where we process the sugarcane in here. Then below will be where we store the collected sugarcane. So when we collect it, we bring it up this ramp here, and then the cellars here will just be for storing and possibly like drying it a little bit, and just storing it there. And then we will bring it up and around and into this section here. This little building here will be like mostly mostly like administrative sections, like where we do the paperwork and stuff, and maybe the workers or some of the workers can sleep up here. This building here will be a storage building where we store all of that, all of the sugar after it's been refined. That sounds smart, actually. I need to do some upgrades probably to my computer as well. It's I haven't done anything to it for like 7 years now, and it's still rocking pretty good. But I have, I think it's my, when I'm playing Minecraft, it looks like it's my GPU actually peaking. I can see that in Task Manager that CPU is taking a big hit. So might have to either overclock my CPU or buy a new one. My GPU, I mean, yeah. Yeah, so my CPU is super powerful, probably. It looks like it, because it has no problem running Minecraft. But then my GPU with the shaders and stuff is struggling, so... Yeah, so I might have to do some upgrades to it. It's expensive though. I haven't looked into it though, so yeah. Alright, let's pick up some blocks here. What color would look good for this big block here? I'm actually thinking we should do some work on breaking up this a little bit as well, right? It's gonna be just a massive block if not. So we should probably have some like indentations and things. I'm guessing what we could do here is to have a big covered area. Let me put out some blocks to just plan that. So like maybe it goes out to here. Like a shaded covered area here that will break up this side of the wall a little bit. We can have some storage and stuff. And then just like for the fun of it, let's just bring out a little section here. Yeah, I think that will be fine. Alright, then we need to find the blocks, and I'm thinking maybe this for the base, and I think something a little gentle on the eye. The tan stucco is really nice, and then we can actually do some nice gradients with these blocks, like I think that's gonna be cool. Right, let's start building. I'm gonna start with this, the main building where the refinery and stuff will be. And then we will probably do the interiors for that and then move on to the other ones. We'll see how much we can get done today. Start recording. We'll probably just do that. And then here's a small trick for you. If you hold the block, you can just do hand as a keyword, and it does your command with whatever you're holding. Really, really convenient. Do the same here. Probably the same here. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go in and do some texturing, because we love texturing. that. Yeah. I'm playing with the mod, yeah. So you'll see a lot of new blocks if you're not used to the mod pack. It adds several thousand blocks, I believe. Something like that, and a little bit here as well. Not a big fan. Maybe do some more here. Yeah. I'm not gonna spend too much time on texturing here. It's just like a general idea, and then we can go back and add like details to the gradients later. I especially like doing gradients on corners, by the way. You could even... This is a little controversial perhaps, but it looks pretty cool. Yep. Alright, we need to add then... I typically add like a trim here on top. I'm feeling it's a little weird building in this style again, since I've been spending almost a month now, not that much, 2-3 weeks, on the Nusseyhold style, the more elegant French European kind of medieval style, and then going into this desert style is it's a little tricky actually. I wasn't expecting that, but it's definitely a change in mindset, building this style and building the more elegant, regal kind of looking medieval style I sometimes do. There we go. Cool. Yep. And as always, we need to add these. The beams that holds the ceiling, or like, yeah, the roof, I guess. Probably a little too much, Funky Talk. Do you mean this city itself, or this entire world? That doesn't really matter, because the answer will be too much. The city, yeah. I started the city almost a year ago, right? I remember building here during the Christmas time. So it probably started this in November, December, something like that, last year. But I've had some side projects outside it. Yeah, Funky Talk. This is just the current one. There are cities over here. Here we have Osterham. Yeah, I'm gonna show Osterham once we're done with the recording. I'm like recording a replay right now. And this is Osterham, and we have Rovitz here, London, what else? Somerset over here. We also have Krung over here as well. And many more to come in the future. So if you haven't seen my YouTube lately, Funky Talk, check it out. There's hours, many hours for you to watch of building cities and towns and whatever. We'll take a look at Osterham in just a little bit. Just gonna finish this thing here up. Let's see, I think I measured this out. Yep, look at that, perfect. go. Quick question, guys. I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. Do we do an arch here, like a arch-shaped entrance to this, or the more straight entrance we have in some other parts of Osterham? No, Sangrekur, this one, like a straight top block and then some supports. Either that or an arch. Acme says arch. Guys, I'll give you 5 seconds. Straight. Okay. It's a tie. We can do both really to see how it looks also. So there we have the straight one. Both. Welcome to Awesome Trina. There we have the arch. And we could actually do both like that. Yeah. I'm not giving you guys a say in this. We're doing that. We're doing arch with the beam on top. Yep, that's pretty cool. Do that. That's pretty cool. It's a little detailing bit on the end here. I think the straight looks more expensive than the arch, really. I'm kind of using the straight one for the more expensive buildings or wealthy looking buildings. But yeah, I think both works. I think if you do those stones above, there should be a border between those. Between the stucco and the sandstone. Yeah, we can try that. Let's try this little shaded area first, and then we can try that. Yeah, we can try that. Usually, I think the border sometimes interrupts the plainness of the build, because I really think that the desert buildings are supposed to be really, really plain, but sometimes a little, yeah, separation works as well. Thanks for stopping by, Funky Talk, and thanks for lurking as well. Hope to see you later. These arches here are a little tricky, but... or arches, I'm saying. Just trying to make this shaded area hang pretty, like, realistically here. Maybe that, and then... I think that works, right? It's okay. Little concentration work, but it does work. I'm thinking of just doing stack. Oh no. There we go. Hacky way of doing that. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, art or clothes hangers here for separation. Let's try that. Like, it's cool having a division there, but it kind of ruins the flatness of the build as well. So it's like a give and take kind of deal here. That's some depth though. Let's do it for now. We can always remove it if it doesn't work. That's a great tip, by the way, since we're talking about it. A building tip from Vigoman. If you're not sure, like, just do it for a little while, and then you can always go back and change it. Because if you get stuck on such small things as this, and you can't get on with the rest of the building, it will never look good. So just place it, let it be for the next 20 minutes, however long it takes you to build, and then take a step back. Does it look good? And you can just remove it if you're not happy with it. I think that's the way to go. Like, start building. Of course, you should have a plan and a general idea, but don't get stuck on the things that you can always change later, really. Okay, let's see if we can get these evenly distributed here. So we need to think about the interior as well. I think maybe if we go inside, it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be dark though, but let's give it a try. So we're gonna need to have a vaulted ceiling here. So I'm thinking we need to have like pillars in the corners. So let's try a little bit here. And let's go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another pillar or column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have that in the middle. If I move... No. Is there any way this would math up? Can we do the math to fix this so it's even between all of them? I don't think so. I really don't think there's a way. I can lengthen the building. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That's super hacky though. That's very hacky. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's get... I'm gonna just take this. Actually... No. Move 2. Is that right? I don't know. And then stack 2. No. Stack 1. We go. No. Very hacky. but it works. Okay, cool. No problem. Look at Acqui being here with all the good ideas today. There we go. Flips her, yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here, that's no coincidence. That's some proper planning by the Big V, the man with the beard. Only happy accident? No, no, no. I know what I'm doing. That's a fine little building. Oh, not little. It's a fine big building. It's super plain though. We need to do some texturing to this. But I think for the sake of the replay, I'm going to stop it there. It's easier to edit small replays. And then we will check out Osterham because some people suggested that. So let's take a look at Osterham. Welcome to the capital of Galia. Little sneak peek there. This is the biggest complete city. Sangre-Cœur will be much bigger when it's done, but this is the biggest city or settlement, whatever. Yeah, very well with the music. No accidents. No accidents here. It's all planned. So yeah, this is the biggest settlement in the world of Ushea as of now, but there will be bigger settlements such as Sangre-Cœur, which is going to probably be the biggest city if we not consider the you can't even see it here. There is an island here somewhere, and it's called Myros, and the capital of Myros was the biggest city in this world, but it was destroyed by a volcano. So I'm thinking of doing the remains of it. So I don't think you can count that. Pretty sure you can't count a ruined city, and no way I will build an entire city just ruins. It's going to be very boring. Yeah, we need to do Leiden as well. That's going to be, I'm going to show you, I think the closest place will be, whoops, Darton Hall. So Leiden will be very, the lag, very close. It's gonna be where the Kinder Knight actually built Dubeck, if you're watching his videos. So it's gonna be here on this delta here. Oh man, the lag is real today. On this area here, possibly even in this bay as well. But I'm thinking the castle will be on top of this rock here. and then I'm gonna build like, yeah, it's spelled exactly like that, Leiden. And I want to have like a little city on this little island here, or delta thing, where we have bridges like crossing. It's gonna look really cool, I think. Like a walled city. I might even extend this artificially, like build it quite big here. I think that's gonna be cool. How would you pronounce it? If it's a Netherlands word. You can't describe it. But the Dutch way. Well, I don't speak Dutch, so I'm doing my best. Well, and also the name is, it's Marian, so I'm pronouncing it in the Marian way. I would love to see some more smaller things, like similar to Krang, to fill out the world. Yep. That's very good there, Fitz of Chivalry. Can I just call you Fitz? My next little thing I want to do, probably, you know me, I change my inspiration switches sometimes, and sometimes I just have to do what I'm inspired to do. But one of the upcoming projects, which is just going to be a small one, is a little village here, as you described, Fitz, like a fishing village, which is connecting Somerset here and Nussyhold to the ocean. So there's going to be a little harbor in here and some docks and stuff. So that's going to be a small project. I also have a plan for a medium-sized city, so bigger than Rovitz, like this, but smaller than Osterham, built up here, and probably more like rural, where we have more space in between the houses. So, like, yeah, where we can see more farms and stuff. Over here, called Talm. That's going to be somewhat small. Yeah, that's a project I have planned. And Skyhold. I'm still trying to figure out where to put Skyhold. Is the music too loud now? I feel like it's very loud here. So my idea for Skyhold, let me tell you the lore behind Skyhold. It's a place I've had in my mind forever, and it kind of has to be built on a flat plain like this. The idea is that some paranoid king or lord who lived in Gelia, preferably Gelia, we can change the lore up a little bit, but yeah, I needed him to live in like a swampy, flat kind of land. And he was super paranoid, so he wanted to build a castle that was super defended. It just like built it super tall, way too tall. It's gonna look like ridiculous. It's gonna look, yeah, just really out of proportions, like a super spire kind of towering kind of castle. And it's supposed to be built in somewhere in the swamp, so it looks like even more ridiculous. So my initial idea was here, between Toadfort and Rovitz, but it might be too close to those now. Yeah, so it's a hole in the sky, but it's because it's built to the skies, so it's going to be like a ridiculous kind of castle. And the lord or king or whatever who built it spent his entire earnings and wealth and everything on the castle, and kind of made everything. He sent his family into poorness, and ironically, the lord died the day the castle was finished, so he never got to live in his super safe castle, and his family was in ruins, really. So it's going to be like a ruined, super tall, towering castle in the swamps. That's the idea I have for this. But yeah, I need to find a place to build it. We could build it out here on these. I've also been thinking of maybe adding an island to it. Yeah, so maybe it's sinking a little bit as well. Like it's maybe leaning to one side, perhaps. So like the idea is that, and then I need to first of all find location, and I need to polish that idea. But like maybe having it leaning is a good idea, yeah. Or like the top bit has fallen off and lays in the swamps beside the rest of the castle, like sticking up off the ground. I don't know. So that's the idea. And it could be built here. It could be built on this thing, this piece of land. Actually, since we're talking about it, how does that land over there look? Like, I don't mind that it's close to other castles, really. Oh, look at Toadfort, by the way. Oh, the lag, though. I need to figure out what's wrong with my client. So yeah, we could build it here, like on this little hill. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm pretty sure it's a Distant Horizons mod. But we could build it here. It's close to Toadfort though, and it's close to Osterham. But yeah, we will figure that out later. Let's go back to building, shall we? Okay, let's just give it a little second to load. I'll probably have to create two clients, one with Distant Horizons where I can play single player and take screenshots and stuff, and then one without it for streaming, because I think it's the streaming and the Distant Horizons thing that's not doing it. You know what, let's take a quick break and I will restart the game and then hopefully that will work.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł dziesnej smutek, do dnie i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstrat, do wczera żył nestaje prak. Už sej mojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejt v jejich kůži. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jako poslední den. Buďme s vámi, ano ráda stávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zejtra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned, ať točí se svět. Dneska vůbec nikdo neví, zase zítra je živý a není to naposled.
Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it's better. The music is really fitting. Yep, we're loading the world. And it's better. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's just start on the interior here. Where will the floor will be here, so we need big opening like that. By the way, guys, don't forget to follow here. I realized that in the past few streams people have been here talking, but no one has really followed, and it's easier to forget, but yeah, that way you will be notified or see me even in the bar when I'm streaming. So yeah, don't forget to follow if you're here and you haven't followed. And of course, YouTube is really where it's happening. That's where I'm doing most of my work. So yeah, go check over the videos there where we do time lapses and cinematics of the builds, and also detailed tours of everything. I've gotten some questions as well on my, not just my latest video, but many videos really, about an in-depth tour of this entire world, where we take a look at like all the cities and everything. What do you guys think about that, and how on earth should I do that? Because a tour of everything, that's several hours, I bet, of content, unless I just run through things. Or I could do a cinematic, like 1 minute for each place. I don't know, that could actually be an idea. Doing a cinematic and then pointing it to the map where it is. It's an interesting way of doing it. Could do that on maybe like an anniversary, if I figure out what day I started this massive project. It was probably, well, London, I think, no. Yeah, London was the first build, right? So when did I start London? At least 2 years ago, I believe. Probably even 3 years ago. Does anyone remember? So I could do like I could do a video for that. Perhaps that would be a cool idea. Cinematic, everything. Okay, so a little over 2 years then. Thank you, Ackley. It's over 2 years old. So maybe next March I will do a video where we tour this place in a cinematic sort of fashion. Maybe a longer video would work best without commentary. That's also an idea for sure. Hadn't really thought about that, but that's definitely a way to go about it. I remember I did those walks back in the day. I made videos where I just like slowly walked through the builds with like atmospheric music and sounds and stuff, and I really enjoy those. Maybe I'll do that again. There we go. Quick and easy like that. Maybe just one gate. Like so, and then just yeah, that's cool. And then underground here, or below that place, I want to do something similar. Let's do that. Martefart, welcome. Yes, the music is great. I know. Oh, it got real dark in here. Can we... There we go. So the question is, should the basement or the cellars be as big as upper section, or should we can do whatever we want here and like cut it here? I don't know. Maybe what we can do is to set up these first. So we're gonna have the pillars similar to as above. Make space for the king. What are we working on today? Well, we are working on a sugar refinery in Sangre-Cœur, this city here. If you're brand new, well, I know I've seen you before, so I know you're not brand new, but I'm not sure if you have followed this project. It's a massive desert city. Good question. I think this is... No, this is rice. There's no corn here. We could do corn. Like, realistically, I don't like... Yeah, but you can make moonshine out of the molasses as well after the sugar product, or you can use it, make it from pears or dates or whatever. You can make like moonshine out of really anything. The problem with moonshine is the distilling part that weren't like invented until much later, but could be cool. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, Mart. Not Mart, but make space for the king. But I'm thinking maybe we could do like a little rum building place or molasses wine. Yeah, it's a bit of fantasy, so. Yeah, we can do whatever. I remember in... It was Seafort, I believe. I also made like a fantasy beverage thing, right? So probably try to do some kind of brewery. And like, you could brew like some sort of sugar wash or like Kilyu, which is like just sugar and water and yeast, sometimes with flavor. You could like brew that with the remains of the sugar production. So even though the distillation isn't, yeah, something you would see, you could still like make alcohol from the remains of this process here. But rum could be nice, and it could be very delicious. That's some really cool idea, Akwi. I'm digging the way you're thinking right now. Like a hidden... That's a cool idea, a hidden brewing section. You know, I like adding like secret stuff. I'm doing that. And again, if it doesn't work, we can always redo it, so... Oops. Yeah, so this back area here could be... Yeah, for like some secret stuff. Alright, so the idea is that this first, or this basement thing, will be for storing the collected sugarcane and maybe drying it. So what if we do some sort of thing here where we do this. So it is on top of this, so we can kind of like it has some ventilation from the bottom, and then the fodder here is probably the closest thing. Maybe. Let's see. Is there any other... Lagging the Lagger. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Is there any other block that could look like... So it has to look like straws. Like these are pretty long. So just imagine them like a pile of something green. I don't think there is. I think the fodder is the best. Like that. And we could even have like different stages of readiness here. Do that. That sounds delicious. Can you bring me one as well? Bring me a cold one, please. So here, this is more dried and it's closer to be ready for production. Whoops. Okay, cool. Yep. Then I think in the middle here we can do some like shelving stuff. Hey, Ducon Red! Hello, hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We are here in Sangre today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your stream, Ducon? What were you working on? Red Clan raid! Awesome, awesome. How are you guys? How was the stream? Yeah, so welcome to my stream for those of you who are brand new coming from Ducon's Place. Very excited to have you here. We are working on this ridiculously big desert city called Sangre at the moment. Thank you so much, Ducon Red. Yeah, it's the pyramid in the middle is way too big, Ducon. It looks so out of proportion, and that's the idea of it. It's supposed to look really, ridiculous, kind of. Yeah, the obelisk is also pretty cool, and we have several smaller ones as well. It's just a huge project. No worries, man. Thanks for bringing your people over here. I'll see you another time. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. So, if you're brand new, the pyramid in the middle, that's the castle, and it's supposed to be just like way too big. And the interiors are super grand as well. Let me show you. This is the castle of the place. So yeah, it's huge. You can come on the server if you want to check it out for yourself. We'll get back to the building, if it's alright. Where we are building a sugar refinery today. At the shore here, where the river Delta kind of feeds these farmlands. So this building we're building here is supposed to refine the sugar and create a very... what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's to create sugar that you can transport all over the world. Sangre is built on trading, so sugar is a commodity that a lot of people want. So that's cool. We're working on the storage cellar below all of this, and it's very dark, but we can probably fix that. I'm thinking just some torches. Should work. There. And it's okay if it's a little dark, I think. Yeah. And then this is going to be the general shape. Maybe we can have some tools over here. What kind of tools? Like a pitchfork makes sense. I'm assuming they might like come in here and yeah, like move it around and make sure like every part of it gets dried out evenly. So maybe you can have one there. You have a wooden pitchfork as well. That would fit nice, like kind of. So just trying to fill up the rest of the interior here with stuff, really. Maybe we can even add like a cart coming in here. Something like that. A big cart coming in with some extra loads here. Pretty cool. And then, yeah, the secret entrance to the brewery in the back. How will we do that? That's the big question here. We need something on this wall. What stuff can we store here? I'm guessing just like creating some kind of tool shed. You can use your imagination for what kind of tools they might have here. Something like that. And then bye bye lagging the lagger. By the looks of it, seems like you're Norwegian. I'm not familiar with your name, but awesome to have you here, fellow Norwegian. Or could be other Scandinavian, but I'm assuming Norwegian. Maybe we can have some just like empty carts. What kind of loads do they have? You're pretty close, Akwi. It's supposed to be the A in there is supposed to be the Norwegian letter O, which most people don't know how to type on the keyboard. But yeah, you're pretty close. And Ryggafylke, that's not the correct way to spell that, but it's close enough that I understand what you mean, so not bad. Yeah, so I'm liking the idea of having a secret room in the back here. Yeah, so I'm not expecting you to have that ladder. Yeah, that's the same meaning, I believe. So yeah. Does that work? Like, it looks like possible drape to cover up the wall here. You can use the wall-mounted curtains as well. This one you can actually like walk through, so but the problem is this. That's why I wanted to avoid them. But we can do something else, right? So just do it simple like that. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to leave this for a little bit though. It's not my main priority. Want to work a little bit on the outside here, and I think that's gonna be the final part for today's stream as well. Let's finish off this ramp and all that sort of stuff here. Gonna be using this block. Oh yeah, we could have drapes other places as well. That's a good idea. Have some drapes there. I don't know. Let's do that. And this will be more, it's not supposed to be like part of the farm, so it's just going to be a little soggy piece of land. And I assume they will just have to live with the fact that they're gonna be wet when they're working this farm here. Like, they just have to. Yep, and then like a little wheelbarrow perhaps. And you know me, I like these baskets. And they would just have to come down here and walk this shallow waters and collect and then bring back. Like, there's no way to get this more efficient, I think. Some kind of gradient there, yeah. I don't know, something like that could work. Then there's like a little gradient from the clay to the ground type we usually have. Something, yeah, something like that. Now the question is, should we have... So usually I do like, let me show you, this sort of trim on the borders here. But I'm debating on maybe making a wooden one for this one. Like a wooden fence or something. I'll try that. Little railing there. And if we do that, I think we can do like a little indentation here. Just to create some depth. And then let's get a fence here. Where? This one. The rustic fence. I like this one a lot. Yeah, so you agree that wooden simple fences like that is more or less... I do believe it looks really good in this place here. Oh, got an idea. What if we have some tiny boats here, so you can load the weed, or not the weed, the sugarcane on boats and bring it up and down here. That's a cool idea, I think. Let me try and figure out the way to do that. Yeah, like tiny rafts. Like we could also do them just like rafts, like super basic, or we can make them like boat shaped. Floating wheelbarrows, yeah. They don't have to turn around. They can just push it this way and then push it back. They're not like... It's not supposed to bear a human. It's supposed to be like... oh, thanks so much for subscribing there, Stone Golem. I really appreciate it. They walk up here, harvest it, toss it over the shoulder, walk over here, toss it onto this little thing, and then they just shove it down to this place and unload it to the wheelbarrow and up. I think that's a cool little idea here. Something like that, and then we add the fodder here. Yeah, you can have a rope as well to pull it. Just something like that, just a tiny little thing, and you push it down. That's a cool idea, just to make it look a little realistic, I think. And then a rope is definitely also something we can do. It's going to be tricky to get that attached though. Unless... That's a possibility. So here they're loading, and then we can I'm totally off track here. We're supposed to build up here, but let's make more boats. I'd like that. So we'll add like another section there. Maybe they're harvesting a little bit here as well. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we can squeeze in a boat here. Those little details is one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. Just like small things like that. Yeah, that looks awesome. That looks really cool. I love these small patches here. Yeah, that's the problem. I think, especially for me, like if you're just building single player for yourself, go ahead, do this absolutely everywhere. It's definitely what will give you the best result. But for me, as I call myself a YouTuber, I do make content on YouTube, and I try to be a little consistent, making a few videos a month at least. Getting too deep into this tiny bit of detail it's gonna be a hindrance for that. So it's finding the balance between doing this where it makes sense, where this little detail here adds much more than a tiny detail somewhere else, if that makes sense. So I think that's the biggest problem, is to know where. Yeah, put them where you can show it off, and also where it has the most effect, I think. And that can be tricky, and I'm not probably right there. Like I might have done too much detail in a place that doesn't make sense, and like, yeah, it took me a little longer, but the place looked good in detail, but maybe for overview it doesn't add too much. But yeah, I think for here this looks really cool. What is this song here? I'm not a big fan. Let's change it up. So, I'll always ask this: has anyone been doing anything fun lately? Anything I should know about? I can say personally, knowing details are there will change the way I see a build, even if I can't necessarily. That is true. Like, if I show them in a video, you'll be like, "Oh wow, you actually did that." I didn't even see it, but yeah, like I understand what you mean. So it's like those things are fun, and it really brings a build to life. And again, like, it's just all about time, really, and also creativity, like figuring out what to do. But yeah, I've been 2 days ago I was in Denmark with my wife for a little spontaneous trip. Denmark is really close to where I live. Like, there's a small ferry, or not a small ferry, a big ferry, really big ferry, that goes basically from the town I live in to Denmark. So we went there to. We love visiting zoos. Both me and my wife loves animals, and we love visiting zoos, and it's something we do that a lot of times when we are traveling. Like when we were in Prague last winter, like we went to Prague Zoo, and we love going to zoo everywhere. So we went to a zoo in Denmark in Aalborg, which was really fun, and had some dinner and just like made a day of it. And I also started, since the last time, I've started my newest brewing project. We have an apple tree in our garden that has been producing a lot of super tasty apples. So I've started to brew myself some hard cider, or cider, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be really exciting. Cider with apples from my own yard or garden. That's going to be really cool. So I did some dry hopping today. I'm doing a hopped version. So if that makes any sense to you, you're probably also a brewer or a beer enthusiast. But I'm doing a hopped cider, which means you add some hops to it. And I did a little bit of dry hopping to get that extra tasty hop flavor. So I did that today as well, along with some spices and stuff. So that's really fun. If you don't know, I love always having some small brewing projects. Like always, usually try to brew one Christmas beer and one summer beer. My only problem is I don't drink enough. I'm more of a, I live by the saying, drink better, not more. So like, I brew beer, which usually, it happens that I hate it, but usually I really enjoy the beer I brew. And then, like, one glass is enough for me. It's more about the taste than the amount. So I'm kind of packed up with beer at the moment. So, only problem with being a brewer is, for me, I don't drink enough to really have enough space for it. I add a little gradient texturing here. I try that. I even like I have friends now that live like all over the country because of like they studied and got a job and whatever. So this summer I had several friends over, and I said, just go ahead, everything is up for grabs. Like drink as much as you want, and we didn't even make a dent in what I have. So a little bit of a problem. Should probably start selling. Yeah, that's some cool. What kind of drink is it? It's beer. Currently, I have my summer beer. Oh yeah, I have. Now I mostly have beer. I have a big like tap. What do you call it? Tap container with a summer lager that I built or did. Some like clear lager with hints of pineapple. It was delicious in the summer. It's still delicious, but especially in the summer, it's really crisp and fresh. And I actually have some berry wine that I've made. I have some mead, actually, but mostly beer, wheat beer. I have, all sorts of stuff. Well, guys, I think I will sell it as bearded meat. Yeah, I actually have made myself a little logo, but it's not anything yet. Bearded Brew is the logo I've been going for. But guys, I think I'm gonna end today's stream here. It's been a lot of fun. I'm just super tired. As I said, I was traveling this weekend to Denmark, and it was a super long day, and I didn't get any sleep. And yeah, maybe I'm still tired from that. I don't know, but I feel like I need to have a little break now. So, guys, thank you so much for everyone who tuned in today. It's always a pleasure to talk to you and play with you and listen to your suggestions, and just always fun. So next Monday we'll be back, unless I will tell you I'm not streaming, but my plan is to stream next Monday as well. So thanks so much, guys. I will see all of you guys later. It's been Gigaman, and I'm out.